are back with our Baker's Pizza player of the game, and it is Payne DeGray Jr., 12 points, 7 rebounds for the Colonel Crawford Eagles as they easily handle Buckeye Central for the second time this season. Tonight it was 39-62, and one of your teammates almost had up 39 points themselves, Mr. Holt. But Mr. DeGray, you down there were battling tonight, sir. You were talking to Stallings here, 7 rebounds. That's not a very high load for you.
Yeah, not on the usual, but, you know.
Just go ahead and bend that in just a little.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So 7 rebounds, but I saw towards the end there, right before you got pulled out, a little bit of physicality, but I saw you pop right back up and kind of give the, hey, I'm okay. Is he okay with it okay? Are you used to being bodied around like that, and then sometimes a little frustration at the end of the games when you're just the tallest person they can see?
Well, I mean, most of us on the basketball team play football, so we're all about toughness. That's what we get coached in football. Get hit, get back up, athletes stay on their feet. I was kind of disappointed I went down, but it was a pretty hard hit.
It definitely was a hard hit, and I could tell, like, as soon as you popped back up, it wasn't one of those, hey, I'm looking to find who did it. It was, I'm all right, is he okay type situation. So 12 points, and we're going to play a couple of those right now. You like that inside game of yours, and it's been fun to watch you get a lot more athletic. Before it was just kind of put it up in there, I'm going to grab that. You're getting kind of fancy out there. Have you been what did you work on over, what would that be, in between football and basketball? What were you working on?
Well, I mean, during the summer, Bruner has us in the weight room. We do summer conditioning, but everybody's gotten better over the summer. Sheldon has us in during the June shooting, playing against the best teams in the area. River Valley, we played them like 3 times almost, and they're doing really well in their conference. And it's just getting up shots in the summer. And you saw tonight, we might not have hit the 3 really well, but we got Braden on the inside, getting into the paint, making those easy buckets, tough contests. You got John when he plays, making the easy bunnies inside, and then I got to finish better tonight, but most of the time I'm in there making them bunnies.
Yeah, 3 of you guys in double digits, and you did mention there your brother John DeGray. Give us a little bit of an insight of what it's like playing with your brother, who was on the JV squad last year, now made his way onto the varsity squad, and you got a couple of dishes over to him. What's that like playing with your brother out there?
I mean, it's a very special time. You only get to do it once in your life. When I was doing my around the court with Coach Baylaw, he asked me about the same thing, and me and Sheldon have had talks about it. Now, I hold him to a higher standard. Tonight, I mean, he got into foul trouble. I mean, look what we do when he comes into the second half. Him and Goddard, we go off and score like 20 on him. We need him to play, but I got to keep my composure better. And everybody out there, even when we were struggling a little bit, it was uplift. Hey, we got this. Let's go. Make one, miss one, or something.
No, exactly. You got to have a little bit of that quarterback amnesia when you're playing out there, and you guys definitely played very well. The last time we said it was a 55-point blowout. You guys take the lead. Coming in here, what was the game plan on that? When you beat a team by that much the first time around, do you honestly have a tendency to overlook? Do you have a tendency to downplay, or is it just coaches got us to the point where every team is the same team?
Well, I mean, our focus is always defense. Tonight, we were disappointed in just giving up 39 points to these guys. Last week, we held upper to 31. Coach talked about it with us. It's the defensive attitude coming out here, because right now we're sitting on top of the N10, and if you don't come out in the N10 with a defensive attitude like you need to, we're going to fall. You saw tonight there was a freaking deer jumping up in front of the student section, and it was packed in this place. And probably the most packed I've ever seen it, and that's going to be how it is for the rest of the year, N10-wise. Everybody wants to give us their best shot.
That's a great thing, and that's exactly what you guys are going to need to make a deep playoff run. So before we let you actually take a run, go ahead and give a shout-out to everybody that you want to for tonight.
I'd like to shout out my family. They always come to all my games. I'd like to shout out my brother, Artie, for going off for 31. And then I'd like to shout out Dom. This was a special game for him.
All right, well, there you go. That's our Baker's Pizza player of the game. It's Payne DeGray, 12 points, 7 rebounds. And he says somehow he's going to pick that up for the next one. So thank you very much, Payne.